good day slash night to everyone. My name is Mr. Marvel and welcome back to my channel. Well, this is the first video. Um, so yeah, technically the first video. That's the other one is an intro, but this is the the real first video. So thank you, just first of all, for coming back and watching the official first video. And well, I wanted to kick this off with I guess we could call it a new first series of the show, because I kid you not, it's actually gonna be more and more videos of shows that I've watched on Disney Plus. It's like one of my favorite apps. I guess I'd say it's number one. Actually no, number two, because Future Fights. As you can see, I'm playing. Future Fight is number one. Number two would have to be Disney Plus. And ever since the pandemic started, um, it's been kind of my I don't know, like, how would you describe it, like my life. Okay, it's kind of been my life, because it's just the only thing that I've been able to have as entertainment, and it's just a huge, I wouldn't say it's a huge library, but it's big enough to really cover over a year. And it's just amazing. It's really amazing, really good stuff. My favorite stuff is on there. um And, well, I started with the Marvel tab, of course, because if you know me, Marvel's my favorite thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's always Marvel. Well, it used to be that it was Marvel, DC, Star Wars, but now it's like Marvel, and then number two is tied with DC and Star Wars. And then third is kind of like undecided around there. It's like a whole bunch there, but maybe Nintendo stuff, I don't know. Anyways, Marvel, back to the point. So the whole Marvel tab, right? You got the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, you got phase 4 now, technically, with WandaVision. But as you can see, go scroll all the way to the very bottom, you see Marvel Legacy Animation. It wasn't like that before. It was just Marvel animated shows before, or something like that. Marvel animated series, or just animated series. And I saw there were some shows I had no clue existed. I'm like, whoa, Spider-Woman, 1979? You really had the budget to make Spider-Woman? That is, whoa, okay, I gotta check this out. And from there, I was like, okay, you know what? Instead of jumping around, right? Because I was watching Iron Man Armored Adventures, because I was never allowed to watch it as a kid, not any superhero shows. So I'm like, you know what? I'm of age. I really love that series. I didn't get to finish it in Netflix. Like, well, now it's gonna be 6 years ago, 2015 summer. So I was like, you know what? When I was watching it, of course, last year, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch it. But then I got Disney Plus. I'm like, okay, let's finish it here. And instead of just skipping around, I'm like, okay, let's just start. All right, let's just start from the very, very beginning, right here. I know it's not the very first show, Spider-Woman, but the first one that's like right there in the library. And I gotta say, I flipped through all the shows. I'm like, okay, let's see how Spider-Woman turns out. Spider-Man I wanted to watch. It was next, but I read it wasn't really as good as the 60s one. Then I saw there was Spider-Man and the Amazing Friends. I'm like, I really want to watch that, and I've heard so much good stuff about this, but one thing I learned throughout the pandemic is just really stick to what you're gonna do first, and then move on to the next thing. And I learned how to do that, just sticking through. And I will say, Spider-Woman was actually, if I'm gonna be honest, it's not the best. It's really not the best. I would feel like I'm overstating it if I were to say it was amazing, it was excellent. Oh my god, you gotta watch this. I'd say give it a try. You might like it, but I guess I was just born into, or specifically these past two generations, that just more suspense, more drama, I guess. Just more action packed, even if it is for kids. Just a little bit more serious, and not dark, I want to say, but it's somewhere around that gray area, um I don't want to really say this too early, but like X-Men the animated series, like it's a perfect example. Like it really really did well, and it's just perfect for anyone. It's perfect. It's like kids, adults can enjoy and watch it. You don't have to see, like, let's just say there isn't any limbs flying around like in Logan. It's safe for everyone to see, all right? And you can't really get bored. But Spider-Woman, it's very repetitive. Very, very, very repetitive. You can tell there were some scenes that they would reuse from past episodes. And I was just like, wow, this is what? And there were some villains that were, you can tell, were made up. But I'm just like, you can just use some of the villains. I would have loved seeing some villains introduced from the comics in there, but no, it's kept making up some weird ones, and I was just like, wow, okay, this speechless, but not in the good way. You know what I mean? It could have been a way better. It's Spider-Woman. Why wouldn't you do the best for this? But I don't know. To be honest, I would give it, I guess, a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It wasn't the best. It really wasn't the best. And I guess it's good to leave it as a low bar, cause if since Disney can make a Spider-Woman animated series, since they have Spider-Man TV rights, then yeah, just go ahead and you can always make it better. Like, please do, please, because Spider-Woman is really underrated, and an animated series that blows the first one out of the water would be amazing. It would be really awesome. Just like the new Spider-Man series is doing. It's just amazing, stellar. So yeah, Spider-Woman. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd say give it a try if you want to get into something new, but well, it's up to you. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, for listening, and well, this is one of many. So yeah, I hope you have a good one, good day and night wherever you are, and take care. Later.